right now, Dejounte Murray's name is out there, and we talked about this last week because there were rumors that the Knicks were inquiring about Dejounte along with other several teams. But earlier this week, there is a new team that has their eyes on Dejounte Murray, which is the Lakers. Now, the Lakers, they don't really have the assets to get a player like Dejounte Murray. I mean, unless the Hawks see something different. But in terms of picks and players, I mean, they have young players that would be enticing. A guy like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, guys like that, though. But I don't see the Lakers parting with any of those guys, and it seems they're already reluctant to not give up Austin Reeves. But, I mean, let's just talk about this. Has the Dejounte Murray trade has it really worked out, or do we feel like we need more time to really see what it can turn out to be?
Well, I gotta say, Dejounte Murray himself has played pretty much up to par. He's been 20 points a game, about 5 to 6 assists, about 5 rebounds a night. This is about what you could expect from Dejounte Murray. And the problems with this team are really going outside of what he does. But, the fit offensively is at least solid. I think where I'm disappointed at what he's been doing is on the defensive end. But right now, even if Dejounte was playing up to his standard, I don't think the issues with this team would really get us to a much different spot. Right now, this team's 12-19, and this is with a core that every year since they've been on the team's gotten worse and worse and worse. So at this point, it's starting to look like, even if you like Dejounte Murray as a player, pressing the button, just doing a soft little reset is probably the way to go. And I'm at the point now where, just outside of Dejounte, if it's anyone except Trey and Jalen Johnson and Okongwu, just because I want to see what it looks like when he starts, everybody else can really be on the trade block for me, because this team, this core, it just ain't it. And it's not Dejounte's fault, but he's in it as well.
I agree.
And it's time to just go ahead and cash in on his asset ability, like cash in on his good assets while you can, and see if you can get something for Dejounte and Bogey or Capella.
Well, you do make valid points there, but here's the thing. If you could load up the trade that we did with San Antonio last year, let's go ahead and read off the trade that we did with San Antonio. So we got Dejounte Murray and Jock Landale from the Spurs. Here's what we gave up in the trade. Danilo Gallinari, a 2023 first-round pick, a 2025 first-round pick, a 2026 pick swap, and a 2027 first-round pick. So you're giving up 4 draft picks and an older veteran who, did suffer an injury when he went to Boston, sadly. Respects to Danilo Gallinari. But you gave up all those draft picks for one player that you know that you're going to try to build with for years to come. But you're already thinking about giving up after 1 year? That doesn't make no sense. Absolutely makes no sense to me. Dejounte Murray is not the problem. He can score. He can get you buckets. He could be your number one option if Trae Young ain't hitting. No disrespect to Trae Young, but Dejounte Murray, he could get it done if Trae Young is struggling and he had the chance to be the number one. He's not the problem at all. And not to be disrespectful to the Hawks, it's been so many years. We have arguably a top 10 offense. Defensive-wise, we can't get it done. Even, we made the conference finals a couple years ago. We really didn't have that good of a defense. So I think the problem is not Dejounte Murray. It's just we need to build a caliber defense around Dejounte Murray. We need a defense around Trey. We need a defense surrounding them to at least win some games and maybe make the playoffs and potentially not play in the play-in.